A Bolivian breakfast for the long day ahead. The Andrade family live close to Washington, the capital of the country they feel a part of. But they can't claim driving licenses, passports or ID cards. They, like millions here, are living illegally. And later they will take their campaign to become citizens to Congress. Mario Andrade was an architect in Bolivia. Now a roofer, he came to the US 9 years ago to join his family. He faces possible deportation in September, and his daughter desperately wants the law to change soon.
If there was a system in place for immigration, my dad wouldn't have to be facing this struggle right now, and we wouldn't have to live in uncertainty. And so to be present at the march is going to show that this affects many families. It affects 11 million families.
Thousands join them in the heat outside the capital. The reform they want most is a pathway to citizenship, and a new immigration bill being thrashed out in Congress could give them that right. America's undocumented illegal workers have broken out into the open, coming from across the country to demand immigration reform that could lead to their citizenship. It is one of the few issues in US politics that brings many Republicans and Democrats together. And inside the US Capitol, a cross-party group of senators, the so-called Gang of Eight, seems very close now to nailing down a historic deal. Democrats and Republicans see political gain from winning over Hispanic voters in particular. And polls show immigration reform is popular with many voters, but not all.
Now, we have 20 million Americans in this country who want a full-time job and can't find one. Now, what kind of a government turns its back on 20 million people and says, I don't care how good you are or what your case is as American unemployed, we're going to put the top priority on these people who are illegally.
But the Andrade family are hopeful the political wind is finally behind their cause.
So my hope is that this sends a message that we're all united and that this year in immigration reform is going to pass.
A quarter of a century since the last major reform, an immigration bill is expected any day, and President Obama has urged Congress to pass it. Ben Wright, BBC News, Washington.